Thank you for tuning in. My name is Eric Rivera, and on this video, we're going to be discussing whether the current chaotic state of the stock market will cause the watch market to crash. This video is brought to you by Ridge Wallets. Now, if you're one of those guys that's looking to trim down that fat wallet where you carry all this stuff and get something that's modern and slim, Ridge Wallet has plenty of options from forged carbon, the one that I like, carbon fiber, titanium, and aluminum. And what happens is it's just very form functioning. You just slide the card in the middle. It's got a strap in the back or a clip for the cash and keeps everything trim and streamlined in one spot. Get 10% off today and free shipping worldwide by going to ridge.com/CRM. That's ridge.com/CRM and put CRM in the link below. All right, so if you're watching this video, it's already too late in the sense that I'm sure that there's no more rubbing alcohol, Purell, or toilet paper at your stores nearby. Yes, it's obvious, there's panic everywhere, and panic causes the market to go down. So the question is, usually, when the market goes down, it reflects directly into the luxury goods. And one of the luxury goods that will be affected a bit are the watches. Now, do I see it like things are gonna completely crash down? Not really, absolutely not. And I'm gonna tell you why, because it's normal in the world of stocks for there to be ups and downs, some bigger and some lower. You know, in the last 48 years, there's been 6 really big crashes. And in those really big crashes, there's also the one of 1987, the one of 2000, the dot-com burst. Then there was also the 2008. During that moment, I did not see at any moment anywhere Rolex Submariners for 2,500 bucks or 50 off. So what happens is during these crashes is when the stock market goes down 50%. Has it reflected down to the point where watches are 50% less? I mean, it obviously depends on the brand you're buying. You know, if you've bought a stable brand in the market that's strong, that is proven, and you bought it at a decent price, then there won't be no problem. Because even in a booming market, if you buy the wrong watch at the wrong price, you will lose 50%. Some examples of stuff like that are Harry Winston tourbillons that cost $250,000, and even at the brightest moment in the economy, you still won't even get $25,000 for that watch. Yes, there are watches like that that will take a punishment in any market, and especially in a very low market. But if you buy stuff that's proven like Patek, Rolex, Audemars, so on and so forth, these are brands that are proven and will always hold value. The study will show over and over that the market will go down, but it'll never cause the watch market to fully crash. So where are the concerns in the market? I think it's gonna be on the watches that are overly inflated over retail. You see, that's where the problem could come in. If you have one of those watches that are going way, way, way over retail, and you know that even in a strong market, it just didn't seem right, you see, those are the ones that could be a problem. You know, it could be a problem, you know, that depends. The good thing about some of these watches that are so unique and so high priced and so hard to get, usually the people that buy those watches, it might not affect them too much. But we're gonna have to wait and see. So if you're out there and you're a collector and you got a nice lineup of Rolexes and stuff like that, don't be scared. It's not gonna completely take a tank. You know, if you hold it long enough, you'll be fine. On the CRM website, there's actually a blog that shows actual data on holding a watch long enough can go through all these up and downs and still show by the numbers, the data will show that it's a win. So whether the stock market crash or whether there's a market crash or that on and so forth, you know, I think the watches are safe. My opinion personally is that watches are always safe. I wouldn't look at them as an investment like, you know, that word gets thrown around a lot, okay? Obviously, if you have to wait 48 years to get a return on a product, I mean, how big of an investment is that? But when people say that watches are a waste of money, you see, that's when I say, hold on there, that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is that it's one of the few luxury goods that can hold the strongest during a downfall in the economy. So what's the conclusion? I don't think the watch market is going anywhere, because again, the data will show on that blog that in the last 48 years, with all the hard crashes in the market, there's still watches being made. We still love them, we're still collecting them, and they're still great. But don't forget, you gotta buy the right brands at the right price, and that by far is the most important factor. So thank you for watching. My name is Eric Rivera, and follow me on my new TikTok account, watch.eric. And feel free to comment below how you feel about this whole stock market, watch market theory. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell till it looks like this. And if you like this video, please like and share.